everyone. Welcome to another episode of Coding with Noah. Today we're going to be learning about Teachable Machine, which is a way to create AI projects without any code. Let's get started. I'm going to click the Get Started button. And we're going to be using this later in our Svelte apps and other apps, so don't worry, we will be writing code eventually. But this is for people that don't want to write code. So I'm going to click the Image project, and this is the simplest one to use. And I'm going to name the images that we're going to feed into our AI. So we're going to feed a bunch of images that look like a thumbs up, and then we're going to feed a bunch of images that look like a thumbs down. Instead of using thumbs up and thumbs down, we'll just use up and down because that'll be simpler. And I'm also going to feed nothing so that the AI can recognize when there is no thumb up or thumb down. So I'm going to click the webcam, and hopefully and get a good view of the thing. I'm going to tilt my camera a little bit just so, because lighting does matter. And I'm going to hold this, and I like to get about 200 images. I move the thumb around just so they can see, so the AI can see what the thumbs up looks like. Okay, that looks good there. And then I got to do a thumbs down, so I'm going to do this one. And going to bet about 200 images as well. Move it to this side, move it to that side. Go up, go down, there. So it's about 200 images, and then we'll get about 200 images of nothing. So that should be pretty easy. So we'll hold that, and we'll do this. And we'll move it around a little bit. All right, it's a little bit harder. Okay, so that looks good. And now we'll train the model. So this is where the AI will learn to recognize a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and nothing. Now, this might not work for your house, so you'll have to do this. You'll have to follow along for this to work. You might not be able to just use the demo. This does take a second because the training is actually happening in the browser, which is pretty impressive. So you cannot navigate away from this. And you can see my computer fans are starting to turn on, so you can see the power going up. And you can see this do not switch tabs. But it doesn't take too long. You'll see. All right. Getting there, guys. All right. So now I can test out the AI. Right now, nothing's working, which is good. We'll test out the thumbs up. So it's 99% sure or 97% sure it's a thumbs up. Sure it's a thumbs down. And then if I go away, it's nothing. So that looks like it's working. So that's really, really good. So the last thing we need to do before we can incorporate this into our website to change the color of the page is export the model. So you can upload the model. You can also use this with P5 if you want. What we want to do is we want to download the model because we're going to use this in our Svelte application. So I'm going to click download, and that will download the model. And then in the next section, we'll unzip this and use this in our website. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I will catch you next time.